Faith gives the hotel clerk a steely stare, to which his eyes grow wide, and he hurriedly picks up the phone for a confusing conversation. I need a limo to the front lobby, please. For the airport. There's a pause. For the airport. Pause. I realize that she wants to go anyway. Pause. She's going to sit outside till it opens. Pause. Ma'am, speaking to Faith, I just want to be clear that the airport is not open and they don't know when it's going to open again. What kind of backwoods airport is that? Faith exclaims. I don't care how long it takes for the airport to open or if it opens in its own sweet time. I am going to the airport right now. Thank you. The hotel clerk's eyes grow wide. Yes, ma'am. No, she is absolutely going to the airport right now. She doesn't care how long it takes the airport. She doesn't care if it takes the airport's sweet time to open. She's going to go to the airport now. He answers back, talks over the receiver robotically. After the call, the hotel clerk calls the confused bellboy over with the luggage rack, rolling luggage rack, who the two of them together make a Three Stooges attempt to put her luggage on the rack. No, really, no, it's not necessary, Faith says. I've got it. Literally, it's just these 4 bags. Really, I'll be fine. Don't bother yourself. The bellboy insists on taking her bags, in which there is a short tug of war before Faith relents and allows her luggage to be put on the rolling luggage rack. By the time the limo rolls up, Faith, the bellboy, the hotel clerk, and a couple of maids that wandered through are out on the porch watching the limo arrive. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for the ... for the confusion. I appreciate your help. It's just there's been an emergency and I have to get home. Thank you. Thank you. She gets in the limo and all the windows are rolled down. As she shuts the door, she's still looking at the staff who is staring at her. She says, "To the airport, please." Ma'am, you do know the airport is closed, don't you? Do you know the airport is closed? I do. I would like to go to the airport regardless. She looks at the staff. The staff looks at her. She slowly rolls the electronic window up. At the airport. Faith sits outside on a cement block that directs traffic. Wondering why there are no benches out front of the closed airport. Throughout the evening, throughout the night, there have been multiple people walking by telling her that the said airport is closed. Now, as the stars twinkle over her head and Bali's breeze blows over her, she wonders why she could not have waited until the morning for her great escape. In her anger, she has in an attempt to prove a point, only bewildered the hotel and airport staff of Bali. She never did tell Karen Kane what was on her mind. She never did stand up to Karen about anything that was said at the symposium. Karen thinks of Maria and how innocent and wide-eyed with wonder the younger Maria was at the thought of being a life coach. How ridiculous Faith thinks to herself. I mean, just because I say I'm a life coach, does that make me a life coach? Faith thinks of her one client at home, and her heart softens. Faith knows that Penny is better off for Faith's work with her, and Faith does put all of her heart and soul into her endeavor. How dare Karen Kane taint my worthwhile, worthy, valuable goal to help and bless people just so she could look like the bigwig at her own retreat. You know, if I were running a retreat, Faith thinks to herself, I would never embarrass people, even if they were on the hot seat and it was an uncomfortable topic. I would act with some kind of grace. These are people's emotions and psyche and souls that a life coach deals with. You know, perhaps Karen is the sucky life coach here. Perhaps Karen needs somebody up in her face reminding her of how she can be a better coach. Karen just writes a book and sails to the top of her field and can charge whatever she wants, and then she treats people however she wants. Well, guess what? Karen Kane cannot do that to Faith DeLuce. I may not have a lot of clients, but the one client I do have adores me, and my husband believes in me, and my family thinks I'm sweet,